Hello y'all, welcome to Hazen Barrel Craftworks. I'm the Alchemist. Have any of y'all ever tried a Willet Purple Top? You know, for decades Willet has been sourcing some fantastic whiskey from other distilleries, making them an NDP supplier for many years. Back in January 2012, they started their own stills up again, and they finally started making their own Willet Purple Tops. And the old Willet Purple Tops, well, for a guy like me, a little bit out of reach when it came to price. They MSRP on those were, you know, always around $300, $400, but it was so hard to get them for that price. Secondary market hit, and they were always $800, $1,000, $2,000, sometimes even higher. Depending on the bottle and how popular those bottles got. So always out of reach. But the bottle I got for us today to take a look at, you know, Willet is helping us out, bourbon lovers like us out, because this one I managed to pick up when I was at the Willet Distillery in June. And this is a Purple Top, and it's the first Purple Tops rolling off of the stills that Willet has distilled themselves. This is a 124.2 proof, 4-year Purple Top. Pretty excited about that. I finally own a Purple Top. You know, doesn't have a lot of years on it, which is helping keeping the price down. But what it does have is some nice proof. The MSRP on this bottle is right around $67, and that's about what I picked this bottle up for at the distillery. And if you go into retail stores or online retail outlets, I've seen them range anywhere from about $60 to around $85. So I can tell you that the 1 ounce pours that I've purchased at some of these bourbon bars where you can buy just a pour were more than any of those retail offerings I just mentioned. So let's dive into this one and see what we find out. Oh, there's a lot going on the nose right away. First thing I'm getting is some nice oak. Some oak and some barrel spices that to me are prominent with cinnamon. So a deep cherry, a nice dark cherry. And a really rich caramel. And I'm even getting something minty in there, reminiscent of some rye. Like there's a high rye mash bill in this. But I'm pretty eager to see what the palate's gonna tell me on this, so I'm diving in there for a sip. Oh, I love the viscosity and the richness. I'm not getting the caramel, but I'm getting more of a dark brown sugar, like the dark brown sugar of the dark baking brown sugar. Just rich brown sugar. The cherry is on there still. From the nose, I'm still getting cherry. But it seems to be part of the viscosity in there, that cherry is. It's almost like it's a syrup. And I'm getting a little bit of pepper, like it's from from the rye. I'm still getting hints like this is a high rye mash bill. Cherry and dark brown sugar on the lips when I lick my lips. That's a nice combination. There we go. After that, that rye, peppery rye dissipates, there that nuttiness comes in a little bit. So far, not disappointed on a 4-year purple top, especially for $67. The finish on this is quite long, and it's very warming. A nice Kentucky hug that starts right in the back of the throat. Just comes down a little bit. Really nice Kentucky hug. Perfect Kentucky hug. And on the finish is where I'm getting a little bit more rye spice. Nice sweet oak. And even maybe some dark fruits. I don't know which one to pick out in particular because they're very subtle. Maybe I'd stick with that cherry still on this one. Overall, a very good pour, especially for the price. I'm not disappointed in this whatsoever. It's been so long since I've had, been a few years since I've had one of those expensive Willet purple top pours, which I remember just loving and made me wish I could have a purple top. But the complexity in this one for $67 is really quite developed, and it really makes me think that it's the amount of rye I'm getting. It really makes me, or the rye notes anyway, it makes me think that it might be Willet's or something close to Willet's high rye bourbon mash bill. And I don't know if I'm right, but it leads me think to that. And that's if I'm not mistaken, it's a 52% corn, 38% rye, and 10% malted barley. But again, this mash bill is proprietary, undisclosed. So I may be grasping at straws there, but it might be something close to that anyway. But it's certainly reminiscent with the different rye spices coming in and the rye pepper coming in, that it seems like it's a high rye bourbon, and I could be completely wrong, but it is delicious. And one thing I do know though is that I'd love to have y'all coming back around, so please take it easy. Don't drink and drive. Cheers.